Hi everyone, welcome to Acres of Clay. For all of you that are new to my channel, I'm Rhonda. I welcome you. So, where do I begin? Today is our oldest son's birthday, and he turns 22 today. His name is Sydney. A lot of you don't see him very often. If you do, it's usually only in the shop, the workshop. A lot of you also think that he's just too shy for the camera or whatever, which isn't the case. It's not that he's shy of a camera, not at all. He just chooses not to be out in YouTube world too much. But there are times where he is agreeable to be on camera, so that's awesome. And he's very busy. He works a part-time job off of the farm, which I believe is not a part-time job, but almost a full-time job. Usually it's over 30 hours. I feel like it's over 30 hours, but anyways, he does work an off-the-farm job, and then he comes and works here part-time, I guess you would say. So every morning he cleans the barns, brings the cows in for milking, and does all that morning chores. And then he also feeds all of the cows. So he mixes up the TMR and he does all the feedings, unless he's really busy at work, and then Ethan will take his position here on the farm. Also, he does a lot of the mechanical, as you can see in some of the videos. He does a lot with mechanics or electrical or whatever. He really enjoys doing that kind of thing. So that is Sydney. That's our oldest, 22 years. Making us look old. So I've made him a carrot cake, and you will be able to see that recipe hopefully on my other channel, link up here. I don't know when that one will be available yet, but it will be soon, so you can be looking for that if you're interested in carrot cake. It's one of his favorite cakes. He's not a big cake eater, but he does love carrot cake. So on a side note, some of you may be noticing, if not, that is a good thing, but if you do notice that my right eye is a little bit droopy looking, reddish, I do believe I have a case of pink eye. I don't know for sure. I won't go to the doctor for this. It's just kind of a self-diagnosis thing, which yeah, it's what I do. So it's been about, I think I noticed it last Friday, a little bit red, a little bit irritated, and then it just kind of got a little bit worse and worse. So I've been taking things to help boost my immune system. I've been taking echinacea and a good source of zinc to build my immune system, elderberry. I've been drinking different teas, doing all that. Also been taking turmeric, and this is called oregabiotic, which is my go-to if you need an antibiotic and you don't want to take antibiotics. This is a natural way of doing it because oregano, oh boy, I'm not sponsored by any of this, and I don't know all the science behind everything, but oregano has antibacterial properties to it, and so oregabiotic would be my first go-to. I also am spraying the eye with colloidal silver several times a day. I'm not doing any type of drops like an antihistamine or anything. I'm not taking anything over the counter, nothing like that. That doesn't go in my eye. But this comes from the North American Urban Spice Company, and they make the turmeric also, but they make some pretty good products that I would recommend. I really would if you are in need of building up your immune system, or even, like I said, taking the oregabiotic, help fight off whatever it is that you might have. So I'm taking all of that. I also was gonna put some neem oil on the outside of it last night because it was pretty swollen and irritated. The neem oil I couldn't find, figured Mackenzie had it somewhere, and I didn't get to that. So I'm doing things in the natural, and it actually feels a lot better today. So I'm believing I'm on the healing side, and it's not getting any worse, which is a yay. If you have any natural remedies or home remedies that you have for pink eye, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear all of them. So if you see that my eye, maybe you can't notice, hopefully you can't notice, but my eye does look wonko for a little bit. Hopefully it won't be much longer and I can look back to normal. That's what's going on in the household. Kinda, sorta. And so let's go see what's happening around the farm. This is a picture that you don't want to see every day. This is our water heater that's for our parlor. It's only 3 years old, just came off of warranty, and has a major leak at the bottom. Kevin's gonna try to fix it. It isn't working at all because the leak is so bad. So this is a natural gas water heater. Did I say water softener? Water heater. Anyways, a new one will cost us $5,000, and I just really don't want to spend $5,000 right now. I don't know about you guys, but the last one we had lasted us, what, 20 years? Probably longer than 20 years. And then this one's only 3 years old. So that's kind of disappointing and sad at the same time. So you built an adapter to put pressure to press it
back into the water here, so we're gonna try to repair. There's a crack in one of the tubes, and we're gonna try it right at the bottom. We're gonna try to repair that. So we have a way to pressurize it without hooking it all back up. So we'll try it and see what happens.
All right. You're not what?
Overly confident.
Not overly confident.
I think it'll work.
Okay, now what? Do I have to watch out? Will it blow up?
Why would it blow up?
I don't know. So you kept the top vents, and then yeah, how will you know where if it
We'll get a little spray bottle with some soap.
Oh, okay. One of our longtime viewers sent us a pack of 4 of these, and these have been the handiest little things. I'm going to fill this with some soapy water so that we can see where the leak is. Ethan brought the welder over, and yeah. Do you need this?
Yeah, you put that. Got some.
It ain't up for the video.
In the video, it's coming out like right here.
So it looks like it's this one. Kevin's gonna weld it, and then they'll set it back up, fill it, and see if it leaks. That's how we're fixing it today. So we just touched it, and we found you touched it with the welder.
Yeah, see the bubbling?
And it got hot, and now you can see that it bubbles, and that's where he's gonna weld.
Let it cool.
Getting it ready to lift it back up. Looks like the weld hopefully will hold. Keep going.
Alright, are we too close to that? Yeah, we're too close.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Clear? Clear.
Yep.
Grab that.
Sorry. What is this? 80 gallon?
100.
100 gallon.
Enough for mom's shower.
Okay, ready? Cindy, watch out for your hands.
Do it a little bit more. I think we just 45 it right back. It'll be fine.
45 it?
You just gotta slide your back side back. Oh. Okay, I go back.
I gotta go back. Or we gotta come out of the way.
Filling it with water.
You want to touch this when we turn it on? Yellow, black, ooze.
The same as it comes out of the, right here, yellow. Wait,
So it's
different? I hear it. There it goes. There.
We have
Cool.
flame. We don't see any dripping yet. Here's Chloe's doghouse, and the news is she won't be ever laying in that again. If you follow my Facebook or Instagram account, you will already know that on Monday, June 21st, Chloe passed away, and it was very sad. We kind of saw it coming because Saturday, the Saturday before, we believe she probably had a stroke because she all of a sudden became immobile. She wasn't able to use any of her legs, so we pampered her, and she just kind of wanted to lay outside. So we put her on her bed that we have for her that's inside, and we just let her lay kind of outside, sometimes inside. It was kind of rainy, so we would bring her in if it was going to rain, but she really couldn't do anything. She tried to lift her head, and Sunday she was able to lift her head a little bit to drink water, but she wasn't interested in any food. I fed her a little bit of cheese on Sunday, but that was it. She wouldn't take anything else. And then Monday, you could tell that she was deteriorating quite quickly. She wasn't really, she would just stare. She wasn't even acknowledging when we called to her. Whereas Saturday and Sunday, she would still, perk up and look at us. But Monday, she would just kind of was not even alert. She wasn't drinking water at that time, and it was about 2:30 in the afternoon when she breathed her last breath. And so she will be greatly missed here on the farm. We've had her for many years. Sanders was very small when we got her, and we believe she was probably about 12 years old. I think she was maybe 6 months to a year when we got her. So yeah, she'll be greatly missed. And I didn't even realize, but every time I come outside, I look to her doghouse. So every time I come out, I look in here and see if she's in there. I honestly didn't even think I did that, and it's been every time I come outside, my eyes glance that way. So it must have been something that I did and didn't even realize I did. But anyways, we miss her, and she will be greatly missed. But thank you for all of you that had kind words on my Instagram and Facebook page. Thank you all. So it's been a long day. The guys have been trying to figure out what the issue is.
For the hot water heater.
Well, you got it all back together, and it started working and heating fine, the flame, and then it quit.
Yeah, so we're thinking it's
And it hasn't worked since, really.
Well, it does, and though after a while it resets itself. So we're assuming it's probably something in the control module, which is this. So have to get a new one.
Yep. Tomorrow we have to make a trip to town.
See if somebody's got one.
Time to milk.
Yeah.
Time to milk cows now.
Milk with cold water.
Alright, so our plans for today did not go as we thought they should go. Everything has gotten it's just been a crazy day. So what we had planned on doing was to fix that water heater, which it is pretty much fixed. It just now it's not lighting. So that was our plan, to get that fixed. And then it was, the next thing was to to merge the peas and the oats. Or it's peas and triticale, I think. Ethan was working at merging the peas and triticale. I'm trying to figure out where I gotta dump this stuff. Ethan was working at merging it, and then something on the merger broke. So it came to a dead stop. So there's part of it merged and part of it isn't. We were hoping to have the whole field off today because there is a chance of rain, and tomorrow we plan to do hay because we have one more field that we're gonna bale. We didn't get the peas and triticale off. The water heater didn't get completely fixed, and I still have to make frosting for the cake, for Sydney's cake. And we will do birthdays when he gets home because today is a work day for him. So he will be at his other job until late tonight. Well, we will do cake later when he gets home. Now, so it's evening. It's probably about 7 o'clock right now. We're gonna go, Kenzie and I are gonna go work at getting this off, and the process is gonna want to rain. And that's okay because this is already drier than, yeah, it's dry. So those sprinkles ain't gonna matter. And it's not like it's raining, it's just sprinkling. First load. She stalled it in the driveway. You're rusty. Wow, that's what my garden looks like from this angle. I don't see it like this too often. Where are we going? So we're going down and around. The cows are like, fresh feed? For me? Maybe not for you. Alright, we're gonna go down and around this ride.
Watch my extra back.
You're amazing at backing up. We're gonna watch you and judge. Don't hit the pile. Gets a workout.
My hands hurt.
Must be from doing all that hair perming you did today.
We going this way, like?
Yep, no.
So, no, we're going right behind here.
Yeah, try not to get off the, don't go too far because then you'll fall off the concrete. You see how just back straight, kinda. Oh, you're doing good. I don't know how far to put it. Okay, that's probably good right here. Do you see the corn? Yeah, don't hit that. Oh, you're fine. What?
I don't know. I haven't done this in a while. My hand hurts so bad.
That's our pile of tires for when we have to cover all the corn silage and haylage and silage. There's some more tires. They're just everywhere. have it. I am finished for the evening, calling it a day. And we'll probably get the merger fixed up tomorrow and then finish chopping that. There's not a lot left. Shouldn't take too long. And then I think we're gonna also bale one field of hay that is down. So lots to do yet, and we gotta do it before the rain comes, because now there's a constant threat of rain after being so dry. So I looked at the radar before we went out, and it looked like we could get maybe 3 inches, which is not what we need right now. Thank you all for watching and coming along on our crazy adventurous days. Hope you're having a very blessed day, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.